Solvents are one of the legal drugs which young people have been known to experiment with. They are very easy for the young people to get hold of, as many of them have legitimate everyday uses, and an average household could contain up to 30 of these products. Solvents and volatile substances are inhaled through the nose or mouth for the sole purpose of getting high. They are sniffed from a cloth, sleeve or plastic bag, and some users will place the plastic bag over their head and inhale the fumes, obviously with added dangers. Gas products can be squirted onto the back of the throat, which makes it harder to control the dose, which is why, for some, this results in instant death. Often users will experience feelings of euphoria, well-being and relaxation, as well as possible confusion and unsteadiness. Volatile substances are depressants, which slow down the activity of the brain and central nervous system. This results in the messages to and from the brain being delayed, affecting physical, mental and emotional responses. Unlike some illegal drugs, solvents are not physically addictive. However, some users could develop a psychological addiction to sniffing, for example. The age that children may experiment with these substances is generally much younger than for controlled substances, so discretion must be used when showing children and young people information. It is advised not to show young people a list of abusable products, but we recommend a visit to the Resolve website. This slide shows a list of common everyday products that could be abused. They range from things that you could find in a young person's bedroom, like aerosol deodorant cans, nail varnish bottles and hairspray, to products that are stored for cleaning purposes around the home. If you are concerned that your child might be experimenting with any of these products, there may be physical signs to look out for: empty containers or missing household products. Also, look for teeth marks in nozzles, white marks on towels, and empty bags with glue in them. You might also hear words or names to describe substance abuse, such as tooting, sniffing, inhaling, or buzzing gas. There are also signs and symptoms that a young person might present that you could pick up on. They could show signs of drunken behaviour, such as lack of coordination, a pale complexion, red puffy eyes, a runny nose, and maybe a chemical smell on clothes and hair. There is a common misconception that young people who become involved in volatile substance abuse are deviant young people who just do it for the high. This generalisation makes no allowances for the many complex reasons why young people choose this course of action. Getting high for them is just a means to an end. There is no one stereotypical child who uses volatile substances. Some motivations for using these substances could be boredom, experimental peer pressure, which we all know is very powerful, and an easy way to impress friends, and of course the accessibility, which we have already mentioned. There may be medical or psychological reasons for use. Young people might use these to cope with any personal or family issues, and using it as a tool to avoid dealing with what's really happening. It has also been used to shock parents, particularly when there is tension between parents and young people. The effects from solvent abuse can lead to both short and long-term health risks, with the most serious resulting in death. Other risks are that of heart problems, throat swelling, suffocation and burns from explosions. Solvent misuse isn't illegal, although it is illegal in England and Wales for shopkeepers to sell intoxicating substances if they think you are likely to be inhaling them. It is also an offence for a shopkeeper to sell gas lighter refills to under 18s.